Hello, everybody, and welcome to these wonderful conversations that we're having about what do bodies know. And I have these three wonderful guests today on our ninth call, and they're from all over the world because we have Mauricio Rondelli, that's in Brazil right now. Thank you, Mauricio, for being here. Brendon Watt, that has traveled like 1,000 hours and is now in Poland giving a 3 day body class, and Heather Nichols, that is in the US. Before we were started recording, we're like, where are you? Because all these wonderful 3 day body facilitators are traveling around the world, being this contribution to bodies and to the people with bodies that choose these wonderful classes and that choose these wonderful energies to create with. So thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing with us and contributing to us, our body, and the world, and everything that's going on. Guys, the
Thank
floor is
you.
yours.
Thank you for creating it, you wonderful wizard.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Hi,
Yeah.
Brendon. Hi, Heather.
Hello, my friend.
Hi.
Hi. Hello,
Brendon
I
is
love
coming
it.
beautiful.
to
We're
Brazil
like,
with the
like,
classes, to three body classes in Brazil. Welcome to Brazil every time. Thank you so much to come to Brazil to 3 day body classes too.
I love coming to Brazil.
Yes.
Yeah,
Heather is coming too.
Brazil.
I know I haven't been there in a long time. I do love Brazil and the Brazilians. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
much magic is with bodies here. And I remember to do my first class in 2017 with Grace and Andrew. It's changed my life every. And then, oh, I choose this. I choose this. And he's coming to with us to create more for all the people. Thank you so much for this. The team is amazing for the world to create this magic.
Isn't it cool that people come along to these body classes and have absolutely no idea what's actually going on, but their whole world starts to change. And it's always been one of my favorite things to watch how someone will come in and really just allow themselves or begin to allow themselves to receive, and then a few days later they have access to so much more of them and the space that they are, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah. I'm always amazed how even in a class where there's not, because like sometimes there's a lot of talking and sometimes there isn't a lot of talking in a body class. And even when there's like no talking, people are like, I am completely different from that 3 days, and it's like, it's such an incredible thing to see. Like if we look at what bodies know, that bodies know how to shift and evolve and change and mutate, and the body processes really facilitate that. It's this like super magical combination of what's possible with bodies.
Totally.
And
And also,
okay.
sorry. Well, I was just going to say the invitation to actually listen to it.
Yeah.
And
It's like we 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 kind of lost touch with that.
yes.
As little kids, we're like, in tune with, I want to do this and I want to eat this and I want to wear this and I want to play with this and I want to do this, and then it's like, and then you kind of lose touch with that and it becomes about everything else being the information for what you should have, not the awareness for what's actually going to work.
I love that. That was beautifully said.
In the book, Living Beyond Distraction, Gary said about the level of consciousness. Sometimes I needed to go to 3 day body class because no conversion to the possibilities because the body is needs to go step up. And 3 day body class is step up for this consciousness. And Distracting Plants is an amazing book, or in the foundation talk about this. And I have a point of the 3 day body class to remove this is so different about talk about the you live beyond distraction. You start your live the true consciousness with body, the converse of possibilities that Gary said. You know about this. It's all difference after 3 day body classes is open more possibilities, open more doors for the peoples. No, is a
Yeah. And And I mean, yeah, living beyond distraction is living in awareness, and that's also one of the gifts. I mean, it's with all of Access, though. It really is it's about empowering you to know,
Yes.
but not just to know that you already know.
Yes.
Mhm. And your body does too.
And your body does too. And it's like,
Yeah.
get out of the way, and it's like, oh, finally some space to be. So I did this thing over the Christmas holidays, a water fast, right? And I'm not saying go there and do a water fast, okay? But I did it because I'd done one before, and it was so uncomfortable, because I got so present with my body, and I was like, and my body was asking for it again over these holidays, and I did it. And again, it was so uncomfortable. But the one of the awarenesses that I've had both times that I've done it is most of the food that I eat is done to distract myself, to not be present, to not be in question, to not be aware. And it's been interesting how much awareness I've gotten on how my body functions during these things.
Mm.
But also how much I don't listen to it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think it's so cool that, things like that, things that we can choose to do with our bodies or gift to our bodies, including the body classes and so many different tools, just take out that noise. It's like the body processes, get rid of the noise. And that's kind of like between us as a being and our body. And it's like, I always find when I take a class, when I facilitate a class, there's just this greater sense of communion. And, we talk in Access about how you're a being and you have a body, and they both have a unique consciousness, and they're not separate, and they're also not exactly the same, which is not something that can really be like understood cognitively, right? And then in a body class, or with a lot of these different body tools, like we have embodiment done different coming up as well,
Yes,
which I am so excited about. It's like we just, all that noise gets quieted, and it doesn't just even get quieted, it's like it goes away, it's gone, and then there's just this much greater sense of what it is to have, like, to be an infinite being who has this body with an incredible unique consciousness. And it's it's like not something that can be like explained, but yet experienced when we choose things like that are that bring that greater sense of communion.
The good example for this is the Avatar film. The Avatar puts the hand and put the horse and the fly go. It's amazing. This is the conscious horses, conscious riders. This good to the rider, the horse, the thing. The thing. This is for me the magic for the class. You being with the body, with the partner contributed for you and create more for us. This is amazing for me. All the classes is the best classes. And the new process, the borrowing process, the NEA process, any process, no, the magic manual is change everything.
I
Every
like
time.
your attitude. I like that. It's
Yes.
every class is the best class.
Yes.
Totally.
I'm pushing
Totally.
it.
Totally.
Yeah.
Because it's different for me, different for you, different the people, new process coming. It's amazing.
Hey, I hear you, brother. I like it.
So I'm curious, because we have this class coming up, Embodiment Done Different, which is a brand new class in Access Consciousness. And Gary Douglas, Dain Heer, and Grace Douglas are all co-facilitating it. It's going to be in Texas and online. And so many people are so excited about this. And it's been amazing to see like just so many people signing up for it. And
In São Paulo, I created a satellite in São Paulo.
a satellite in Sao Paulo. Oh, cool.
Cool.
Awesome. Yeah. And I know somebody asked Gary, you know, what are you aware of? And he was, I don't remember the exact words, but it was kind of like, you know, something completely different, like getting to something we've never gotten to before. And I'm curious what you guys know. Like, what are you aware of is possible with bodies? Like, if we look at what bodies know and the future that we have available to us, like,
Oh, for, man.
For me, for me it's
Well,
coming
I
90
think,
trainings. For me, it's coming 90 trainings here.
you know, I think a big part of it is the willingness to let go of everything we think we know.
Yes.
You know, and I had to go to Australia over the holidays, and then I flew here to Poland yesterday, and it's I don't know, 30 hours of travel, right? And I had to start the 3-day body class today, and a few days before it, I could feel myself going into this thing of, oh my God, I'm going to be so tired. How am I going to facilitate? And it was just, it was all thoughts, feelings, emotions. It was all points of view. And I started going, you know what? No, you know, and I started using the tools, you know, destroying and uncreating all the points of view I had and getting into question of, okay, but also talking with my body and being like, okay, body, what's it going to take for this to be ease? And I got here yesterday afternoon, slept for, I don't know, almost 12 hours. Got up this morning. I was fine. My body
yeah.
was like, I'm ready. And I was just like, oh my God, talk about point of view creates your reality. You know, and it is that. But it's also what I realized for me was it's the willingness to let go of whatever it is that we have as points of view about the way we are with our bodies, but also the willingness to be different and let go of everybody else's.
Mm,
You know,
yeah.
because it's like everything out there tells you what should work, what shouldn't work, how it's gonna be, how it won't be, what you should. It's like, you know, none of it's got to do anything with what's going to work for you and what's actually possible.
Yes.
That reminds me of whatever that brilliant thing you said in the beginning, Brendon, about like, you know, allowing like like just allowing ourselves to have our own awareness instead of going with the information. Cause it's like, I look at like you doing a 3-day water fast, or did you say 3 days or did I make that up? 4. Oh, okay.
Or did I do 5? It was 4 or 5.
A long water fast.
My blood sugar was low. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. And it's like you can do that as like you can impose that on your body,
Yeah,
you know.
totally.
And you can also give your body the gift of what it's asking for if it's asking for it, you know, and it would have a completely different effect, you know. And it's like it's like now maybe your body wants it, and you know, next month, next year, maybe not, you know. And so having that like communion and being in that listening, you know, is just beautiful. What about you, Mauricio?
I remember to first body whisper class with Dain, and on the same moment, the Jenny asked the question for Dan, and Jenny is, oh, and she not talk, and the whisper is coming, and all the people shake it, and then this is body whispering. This is totally different. And sometimes I use this in class, and I ask a question for you, and being open. The people, the bodies shake. I felt heavy. Oh, easy. The people, wait, and you receive the messages? Yes. This body whispering is the fabulous tool 3-day body facilitators use in the class every time. It's just, for me, the gift of being in the class and use this in the class, use this in my life. Sometimes the silence is the best word to say for the people. The energies flow. Now my body's shaking with us and all the people's, and one word to say to you and Brendon. Energy is amazing. This is embodiment, and the soul talk, the body talk. This for me, it's for essential for the people. Bring the class more silence, more calm, more goodness. This coming, this time is coming. Now is the time for this too. I'm loving this class. I'm loving the access. Changed my life every time. Dain's coming to Brazil. Oh, being you, great. It's so grateful for everything. Is the gift to today body facilitators. All the people's coming to create more and more and more and more and more. And now this new class is after the Gary, Dan, and Grace. Is now is not your time to create this new class. It's amazing for us. Be this.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited to see what comes from it.
Yes.
What about you, Heather?
Yeah, I love that. I love the silence piece. It's funny. I actually, when I became a 3-day body facilitator, part of it is I was like, I really would love to facilitate in silence.
Yes.
I was like, we don't have to talk all the time in classes, you know? And so I was like, well, that's probably the class to then facilitate, you know, where there aren't words really required, you know? And
You know, that was the hardest thing for me.
oh, really?
Yeah, was the silence part.
I don't know. I probably like my third or fourth body class that I did, 3-day body class, was at the castle, the Castello di Castelborgone in Italy, which Gary and Dain also own. Beautiful, magical, amazing place. And the castle is such an amazing co-facilitator, I would say. Like I always feel like the bodies and the body processes are the co-facilitators, and then the castle was as well. And it was so cool because every time somebody asked a question in that class, I had absolutely nothing to say. The castle was like, shh. Yeah, I was like, I don't actually have a question for you. I don't know what to say. Like, and it was so cool because I didn't make it wrong. I was just like, the castle would like us to be quiet, you know? It was just so clear. It's such this like massive, magnanimous, beautiful, you know, potent space. And it was just like, no, no talking, you know? And so it really facilitated me and changed so much how I facilitate, because I was like, okay, I'm going to have to go with this then, because I don't really know what to say. And it was such a gift. And that changed a lot for me. So
That's cool.
I remember one class that I'm perceiving all the energies and the people's change. And one time I said, hey, people, stop, look for me. Send all the suffering for me. I'm bringing here, send to me. And the people, in my body, now let's go. Continue. Let's go. The people suffering. Oh, I see. Okay. Stop. Now send to me. Okay, continue. Sometimes it's amazing. It's amazing this.
Yeah. And I think also what is so amazing to me is that if you let the process do its magic, the body process, if you let it, and the bodies, you know, they just do, you know, and a lot of times people kind of like, they're like, oh, I need to have my, you know, problems handled, you know. It's like, well, just receive, you know. It's such a depth of receiving that goes on in these classes. And if we allow that, which is uncomfortable sometimes, you know, it's like the process just kind of unwinds so much, you know. And you know, sometimes there's amazing verbal facilitation that can, you know, go along with it. But yeah.
But isn't it interesting that, I mean, and I'm so grateful for access, because the one thing that I ever found that it was an invitation to be that, you know, everything else was prove to me that you can do this, you know, and it always came with this sense of you must do it the right way in order to prove you can do it. And access is the antithesis of that. It's like drop your walls, drop your barriers, and be present, be in question. And it's that I see is where I guess that's where the uncomfort, especially in the beginning, came in for me. Because it takes I see that it takes a lot of courage for somebody to when they're so used to having to have the answer, so used to having to have to prove how something works or how you're going to get there, to actually letting the universe in. That's a lot of receiving. To actually even to letting your body in, to go, wow, I've been judging you, I've been judging this body my whole life, and to stop, that takes courage, and that to me is one of the beautiful things with facilitating, is when you see someone go, oh, and let that in, let them in, more of that.
The first time, and they put 3 days for the body, the spa, 3 days for the body, the spa for the no phone, no people coming to the body. This opportunity is amazing to people choose 3-day body class, choose. It's amazing. Choose for you. Choose it for your body, né? Choose it for your body. Choose for you. Choose
You've been told. There you go.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's amazing what it creates. And I would say, like, also as far as choosing, my first advanced body class actually really showed me the power of choice and the power of including my body. Like if my body was like, we're going to this thing, and I didn't have any, that you have to have 2 3-day body classes and a CFP to take an advanced body class, and I didn't have any of those. I had just done foundation, and my body was like, we're going. Like it just knew, I was like, I need to get to that thing, and I'm like, okay, well, we got a lot of classes to take and money to create. And I was literally like, all right, body, you show me what you know, like, let's create this together, and it was so cool to see how I created. Like, it was just like, it just flowed. Like I just chose it. And, I included my body in however I knew to do at the time. And it showed me, and it continues to show me so much about choice and creation.
Yeah. And can you imagine, and that, you asked about the embodiment done different, and, and an awareness of what that could be. Can you imagine if that was just the tip of the iceberg of what your body is actually willing and capable of contributing right now to your life and living, and it was just like, can you just fucking let me in? Can you let me in and let me start contributing to you, please?
You control freak.
You're controlling bitches and bastards.
The body choose it different, and the people call the control. I need this. I play this. This. Your body. No. So different. Listen, your body. The body whispering is amazing tools, because of I talk to the students. The mouth is talk about the water. You not listen, the red is not good. You not listen, the mix the problem. The people set in the mouth, the sound, the whisper, the first language, your body, the tongue, the eyes, all the time the body is talking to you. More your body. The body whispering, and the 3-day body classes connect you to embodiment to create more for all days is coming. All life is coming to you. Easy, joy, and glory with your body. With your body, please include your body. Bring the time for your body. It was 3 days.
Beautiful.
Wow. Delicious, delicious, delicious. And without significance, listening to you guys, it was just like, I totally like pinged me when Brendan said the hardest thing was not to talk, because I was like silenced in the back of this call, and I was like, oh, I want to say this. Oh, I want to say this. And it's like,
You could have
relax.
come on and we would have been happy to.
It was a great exercise to listen to my body and relaxing and receiving. And that's what you guys do in these 3-day body classes. And that's what Access is the invitation to.
Yeah.
And just hearing you guys, and you guys are so unique in your energy, each one of you. And that also gives people around the world choice to be able to connect and receive from the energy that I've taken a lot of body classes throughout the years. And I always ask my body and listen to my body. And sometimes I have the point of view like, no, I want with this facilitator. And my body's like, no, we're going over here. We're going over here. So this is the invitation of these calls is for people around the world to meet you guys, to connect, and through the silence of hearing you and listening to you, listen to our body to see what we are willing to receive from each one of you. And there's a lot more facilitators, because on these calls we just had 14, but you guys are giving classes in the next weeks. Brendon is actually giving a class right now. And this invitation is for whoever's listening to this now live in the future. Is listen to your body. Like, close your mouth, open your ears, and open your and lower your barriers to receive what your body really needs at this moment. Where is it going to take you? What does it want to create with you? And thank you guys for that invitation.
Thank you for
Thank
creating
you.
it.
Thank you so
That was
much.
beautiful.
Thank you so much, people.
Thank you so much. And people, wherever you are in the world, look for them. Look at you first and listen to your body and choose what's going to create more. But like Mauricio says, choose a 3-day body class. choose. Thank you guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
And I'll see you soon somewhere in the world for sure.
I hope so.
Thank you, Brendon. Thank you, Heather.